Hey everybody, welcome to Guitar Pass. I want to do a video to just do a quick start. I've worked in the music store business for 20 years and I get a lot of people coming in who want to try a guitar, and I have a few for them to try, but I want them to kind of see if they feel comfortable with the guitar. So I have to show them something on the spot, like a crash course, to just show them a few chords to kind of get their hand around it and strum a little bit and get the feel of that guitar so they can try it in A and B different guitars. I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe do a quick start for this website, doing a few lessons on just what I do, like kind of get you quickly associated with some reference points, and then just getting you to do some quick chords to get going in strumming. And kind of moving around, moving shapes, strumming, kind of all the things we're gonna tackle on our journey of learning guitar, but trying to just get you started on some of that right now. So there's a few lessons to do on that, and yeah, once you get that going, then go to our core course, and you might see some of this reiterated, but you'll have a leg up on it, and it'll be grouped with other chords, and you'll be cooking from there. So hope you enjoy, and welcome. Hey, just real quick before the lesson, just want to let you know there's a 14-day free trial at guitarpass.com. A lot of cool guitar lesson fun on there. Check out the description below. I think you're going to enjoy it. Back to the lesson. Okay, some quick references that I'm going to be using. We're going to be doing, there's 6 strings on the guitar, the thick to thin. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's how I'm going to talk about it. So I say hit 4, it's going to be 6, 5, 4. Hit that guy. Right? So now whether you're using a pick or fingers or brushing, anything, we just want to get you started in doing some cool sounds. But try to do a pick. I'm going to get more into this with the core course, but don't hold it like that. Have it more across here. I don't know if you can see that, like that. And just try to hit it perpendicular. Don't want to overthink anything. We just want to get you started. These are frets you might have heard of, and what we're going to do is we're going to be working in the second fret. If I'm pressing down, I don't want to be right on top of it. I want to be right behind it. Now, we're going to be doing some chord shapes, and I think of these as boxes, right? So let's put our second finger, it's thumb, and then it's first finger, second finger, third, and fourth. So my second finger on the 5th fret and fifth string, 2nd fret. Scoot it up a little bit because I need room for the 3rd string to go on the 4th, or 3rd finger to go on the 4th string. They're all in this box. You want to use your thumb and squeeze it. Tighten it up. Thumb's right here, not over here or anything, right here. And strum all the strings. Let go, try it again. 2nd finger's my lead finger, scoot it up a little bit. 3rd finger, it's in that 2nd box. Press down hard, get a nice, if something sounds weird, go through each string. Now take this shape, actually, try that out a little bit, just strum. Take this shape, bring them, keep in the 2nd box, and then bring them over a string respectively, and then hit 5th string down. That's an A sus, they call it, a fancy word for kind of an easier A, like an airy sounding A sound. This is E minor, back to our original. So the big thing is switching back and forth with those. Just getting used to that. So now at least you can pick up any guitar and kind of make a sound out of it and know what that guitar sounds like and feels like. And you got some chords right there. Now try just strumming freely, whether it's this. Experiment with some strumming and try to switch when you're doing things. I'm doing all down strums. That's a good way to start. Now if you do want to go down, up, I might, when you go up, just brush the 1st and 2nd strings. Just kind of aim for that. If you get a few more, great, whatever, but just kind of hit that. So now a little trick here, thing that happens here is we're going to go down, up, if I'm strumming, on an up strum, I might lift my fingers to go to the next chord first, so I can do a down strum on that one. So that's a great trick to know. This is getting a little crazy, but at least just getting these chords and any strumming. You're off and running right there. If it hurts, just do a little bit. Don't squeeze too hard, but if it starts hurting your calluses, just take a break and then come back to it. You get better and you get stronger every time you take a break and come back. So that's an E minor, and that's a little A thing, A sus. Pretty cool. All right, so now we kind of got that down. Let's just add something. Let's keep this E minor the same, but when we bring it over, let's put our first finger, keep our A sus the way we had it, but put our first finger on the second string, first fret. Still strumming 5 down. That's an A minor, which sounds great with E minor. Minors are sad, moody chords. We're going to learn major and 7th. But right now, these are just good ones to start on. You want to write a sad song? These are the ones for you. Remember, you want to get thick and sounding with this E minor, you can really get here. And then with A minor, you just stick with those guys. You get a nice kind of thick rocking sound. So I'm going fast, so I'll just kind of go slow. You know, maybe end on the E minor, it sounds kind of cool. All right, now let's alter it slightly again. For E minor, we're gonna do the same thing we did with A minor. We're gonna put our first finger, but put it on the 3rd string of the 1st fret. That's an E major, or we just call it E. Nice strong sound. Here's E minor, kind of a sadder, moodier sound. Here's E major. Songs mix all these up, and we just have, that's how you write songs. You gotta mix them up and get different sounds. But if we do that, and then let's go back to our A sus that we did. Those sound good together. Again, try any strumming that we've been messing with. Whatever feels good. We just want to make some cool sounds. I'm not getting too particular. But it's good to kind of get used to some of these moves. All these moves and stuff are going to show up down the road, so it's good getting used to them now. Now, one strumming pattern let's just add here is down, 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 up, down, up. Right? Eventually you want to strum freely and keep doing that if you feel good, but a few strumming patterns might give you some different grooves, and eventually you won't think about them, but it's a good place to start. So down, 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 up, down. Maybe do it twice for each chord. And then go to, and then again on that up strum, switch to the A sus and come down for your first down. Down, 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 up, down, 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 down. I'm exaggerating that, but I'll just do a couple without exaggerating. You know, that's without exaggerating, that's the goal. And again, try that. You know, end it on the E. Try it with the E minor and all the other ones you've done. Whoops, there you end on that E minor. All right, the last thing I want to show you is this kind of keeping this E chord. It's kind of a random thing to show someone in the beginning, but I just think it's a simple chord we can just hold, and I want to get you used to moving around, and this is a cool sounding way to just keep one chord and get used to moving around the fretboard and get acclimated to all this. But it's you know, we're gonna just kind of we're gonna do E here, but we can move this around and get these neat airy sounds. It works good with the tuning of the guitar. So I might just go bring this chord and bring it so that my second finger, you know, let's use these dots as references. My second finger is on the 5th fret, but it's that dot right there. Some guitars don't have this 3rd dot, some do. It's my 2nd dot, and that's the 5th fret. And I could strum all those. And it's kind of like a G type chord. It's a little these are all airier sounding chords. E. You know, and maybe let's just do down strums for now. And just kind of get used to that. What I'm doing is I'm playing my E and then I'm lifting and moving it to the position and then pressing back down again. And yes, you'll hear this, that is normal. Bring it to that location. We're gonna be moving chords all over this fretboard eventually. This is a good way to kind of get you started about that. Now we can do another one. Let's bring this guy 2 frets, and these 2 fingers, or my second finger is closest, is on the next dot. That's the 7th fret. So I got E, and then I have my 5th fret dot, and now my 7th fret dot. This is kind of like an A type thing. Kind of like this A that we did earlier. Pretty cool. So get to location, then resume strumming. Let's do another 2 frets. Again to the next dot. My 2 fingers, my second finger right here is right next to that dot. That's the 9th fret. That's a B. All these sound pretty cool with this E chord. So I go. Now remember, my thumb isn't staying anywhere. This whole thing is moving with it. It's a great way to get used to this. Now let's bring my second finger, my 2 fingers here, and bring it to the double dots, retaining that chord. It gets a little smaller as we go up the neck here, right? So I get used to that. It's a little scrunchy now. That's like a D type thing. Now if I did this, or what happens here on this double dots, that's the same as open here. It's just an octave higher. So if I'm doing an E chord right after that nut, if I did an E chord, this chord that I've been doing, bring it down here, one after, I'm just right behind this. This is almost like a higher version of this. So that is an E. That's an octave higher than this. At least the notes I'm hitting. With the open strings, it's still retaining some of the chord tones that are more deeper and ringier. So if I do this, let's review. We have, don't worry about the names of it, but just, the idea is just to move around at this point. This is kind of a lot for beginner, but it's kind of fun to mess around. And come backward a bit. 12th fret. Go to my dots. My dots are my reference, and these guys are on the dots. But when I add my 5th dot, I'm going to go right to just my E. We're going to kind of leave that one out for now. So again, down, up. Once you get really good at this, you know, again, I'm pressing down, lift, press down. Now again, when you get really good, you can kind of mix it up. Kind of sounds cool, right? So, fun things there. Just a little one shape to move around and have fun with. Take breaks. That's a little workout on all your fingers when you're first starting out. But that's kind of fun. Just explore a little bit.
Oh, hey, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you did, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, 14-day free trial at guitarpass.com. See you there.